You're now listening to Talk to Jig podcast, where we motivate the culture and not culture vultures, keeping it real about how we feel.
What it do? It's your boy Big Jig, Ice Rig, Talk to Jig podcast. Hey man, I'm finna come through like a drive-through. Hey, listen, I just need y'all to subscribe to my channel. Give me some likes and stuff like that. You know, deal with your boy. Support me. I'll support you. It's Big Jig, Ice Rig, Talk to Jig podcast. My YouTube page is Talk to Jig podcast. You know what I'm saying? You know, let me know what's going on. You feel me? So, this is another thing that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about these kid boys. If your son is a kid boy, they're part of the problem. They're part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to even trip. The kid boys is something serious. It's something that need to be looked at and all that other good stuff. But it's no sympathy for no kid boys in these streets. They don't have no sympathy. So mothers and brothers and sisters, when you see your son and you know he a kid boy, you better be praying for him when he come outside. Because that song Mo 3, Scared to Come Outside, is going to be playing and everybody ride. Because stuff is going to come back to come get you. And then when it happens, we just sit back and like, oh, he was good, he was this and that. Yeah, he might have been this and that, but this is what you know what I'm saying? This is his street report card. So it's like, you know, nowadays they carjacking people and doing stuff like that. So it's just like, man, it ain't right though. But don't feel sorry. If your son or your sister is a kid boy or kid girl, listen, they got a high probability rate that they will get killed out here in these streets just because of who they is, their age, and how they do it. This ain't no laughing matter. This ain't no game. You know what I'm saying? It is more than enough panhandlers out here, and it's more than enough kid boys out here. So what I'm saying is that you cannot not let that go unnoticed. I mean, y'all got to figure out something. Y'all either got to help each other one-on-one. I know it's hard raising a man, but that was in your plans. That's how it happened when you laid on that table and you did up like willing and able. So that's on you to make sure that these kids get straight. And if the father is in the picture, then that's good. But it's up to them. But you got to know their tendencies too. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just really got to step up and watch over him. Because when that boy leave out that house, that boy he ain't mama's little boy no more. He's an op. Listening to drill music. Saying stuff on the internet. That's how you get shot. Saying stuff on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that you probably don't even know. That's why I rarely, you know what I'm saying, get into it with people and stuff like that. But the kid boys, if you a kid boy, listen up. Looking ass dude. But that is just like, it's just wild. Like, how y'all gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? But the kid boys, they do not have no off limits for them. Like, you doing big boy stuff. You 16, 17, you eligible to go to the county jail now. So it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got the little machines. But that's exactly why you have to not be on your boys, on your young boys. You got to get on them, the young kids. I feel sorry for the ones that don't have a father and don't have a father figure. You know what I'm saying? To help them and guide them, because these 14 and 13, 14-year-old is pivotal, because it's like you just starting to really become your own. You trying to find out, know some stuff. You want to hear about girls, all type of stuff. So it's just like you got to keep your foot on their necks. You know what I'm saying? Be like, you know what I'm saying? Letting them know. You know what I'm saying? See how they rotating. Check their game logs. Check their game tags. Stuff like that. So it's just like, I just feel like the kid boys, man, ain't no limit. It's like Master P, ain't no limit, man. You tell somebody stuff, they might kill you. Will they be right? No. Will they be justified? No. But don't put yourself in a situation that you're going to get killed about over some material stuff that you can get yourself. You know what I mean? No BS. But the kid boys is definitely going to be on that. They're definitely on the rise. They're definitely on the surprise. You feel me? They're definitely like Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you got to be careful and just pray. You know what I'm saying? Because if your son, the kid boy, he is part of the problem. And his kids, you got to find out the kids he messing with. You have to find out their mammies and who all mess with who and what, where, and why. Because if something was to happen, you know who he was with or where he was with or, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So that's why I say, these young boys, they not exempt, and they stepping though, and they got every reason because they stepping out here. They really out here getting get backs. I'm not gonna sit up there and say that it ain't no old cats out here doing it. It is. It's some powerful old cats out here doing it, but it's some young boys that's really stepping and don't really learn their lesson. You know what I mean? Like, how y'all get knocked like this? Because it's too much gang joint. You know what I'm saying? People keeping it too much real. So you know I'm finna go chill. You hear me? But anyway, like I was saying, those kid boys, I mean, if there's any way that you can get help, because them boys gonna tear up the city like P. Diddy. But I just think they gotta get themselves together because I don't get it. Like, as a former, you know, criminal, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really get it, but I get it now. And so, you know what I'm saying? That's just some real BS, you know what I'm saying? But it's Big Jig, Ice Rig from Talk to Jig Podcast, man. I'm just letting y'all know that yeah, man, we got to stick by these kids. We got to encourage them. We got to really be there for them and help them and support them and even each other and know it's real and know it's genuine, because that's your seed. You know what I'm saying? Any man who don't take care of their seed, you know what I'm saying, they get a D and an E and an F. You know what I'm saying? For real, though. They claiming that they do it for real, though. But anyway, that was the episode, a small episode from me, Talk to Jig Podcast. Tap in. Go like my channel. Go subscribe to my channel. Help me out. Get me bubbling and dumpling. You know what I'm saying? Help me, please. Help me, please. Nah, just playing. But for real, though, that's what all our time I got for today from Talk to Jig Podcast. Hey, man, tap in, subscribe to my channel, and go watch it for new content. You dig?
Thanks for listening to this episode of Talk to Jig Podcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so that you never miss an episode.